All right, it is October 3rd, and we are live with the Sister Strut virtual celebration. And today, I wanted to do something a little different because I know that we always celebrate our survivors and we highlight the survivors, and we know how much of a strain it can be on breast cancer survivors. Today, I wanted to bring in a person who is a family member who lost a loved one to breast cancer. As a matter of fact, he lost his wife, and she was in her early 30s. And right now, I'm talking with Dr. Sean Joe. How you doing today, man?
Hey, BJ, I'm glad to be here with you, man. Thank you for making a chance for us to talk about this very important issue.
Hey, man, let's talk a little bit about your wife, man.
Yeah,
What was her name? Let's put a name to it. You
yeah.
know, how was she as a person? Let's just have a brief conversation about that, man.
Yeah, no, Dr. Emily Joe, Chicagoan all the time, and just extremely kind. You know, she's one of those people you met that people just liked, you know?
Right.
Um, and even when you have your own friends, they like her more than they liked you, you know? so as you bring in families and friends together as a couple, you realize that, you know, how quickly, you know, they're her friends, you know?
Right. Right. Right.
And
Right. Right.
you're extra, you know, we'll take you, but, you know, we know why we're here.
Right. Right. It's all about her.
and and it was effortless for her because again she was very kind and engaging with folks. You know, just a lovely mother and emerging scholar at the time. So it was just a pleasure to see her grow from when I met her. You know, in terms of her own training, because I was going through my own training. So watching parallel growth happening. You know, she's now 34, 35-ish, somewhere around there. And she had just had surgery and we were moving. My boys were very young and it was critically important that we do that. You're gonna have to edit this a little bit, brother, because I gotta do a quick, honey, you gotta let daddy finish, okay? I told you, just talk this 5 minutes, okay? So go inside, okay? We'll be fine, you know, it's daughters.
Yeah. Love them, man.
So let me start over. So again, you guys will have to edit this, but you know, I guess she was diagnosed in 2004, had was roughly, now that's okay, but we're gonna take tons of pictures and send it back to your wife because you know
Right.
that she's going through this and we don't care what you think, but we're gonna send it back to her. So they put books together. It was a beautiful realtor, you know? And
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I didn't pay for it. She put all these photo books and sent it to her. It's like, yeah, we got your opinion. We know you signing this check, but that doesn't matter.
Right.
And anyway, so we you know, it was hard because, you know, I had to make sure she moved well because she's just out of surgery. I'm talking just. And make sure the house is set up. So by the time she got there, you know, I just wanted everything to be in place. And everything was luckily in place, you know, the house, the kids, and it was just an easy move for her. But it was difficult, man. It was difficult in the sense that you always, you know, you're the other side of things trying to balance. And she fought the good fight, so we thought things were good. And then she went in for a checkup, and we thought things were good. And in a matter of September to December, life had changed.
Oh, wow.
And so that was challenging because, you know, we put things on hold, additional kids and all that, and we just started a conversation. And this is because, you know, the science is not good, and it's probably gotten so much better now because the trauma of it means, you know, even if you're moving on, so now it's 10 years out, that you say you don't want to deal with anyone who else, you know, God, I've dealt with that issue. I don't, if I have another relationship, it's got to be trouble free.
Right.
So, and anything that signals, so there's some realities to it. So you still work through it. I think I'm in a much better place now. But you're aware of it, and then you react when you hear of, you know, she was only 38 when she died, you know?
Right.
So you react to that like, man, that means, you know, she got diagnosed at 32.
Right.
Yeah.
So moving forward, man, you know, our sister Strut breast cancer celebration, it's all about inspiring, man. And, so sorry for your loss. But if you can, muster up the strength.
Yeah.
What encouraging words would you give to a family member who is going through and has been through what you've been through? And also, what would you say to women about getting mammograms?
Well, definitely continue to screen and get your mammogram. It's only by chance, So it's only by chance that when it happened, we were like, she said something's going on here. And it wasn't because of a mammogram, and she wasn't going that often for those. So I think if that was in place, we would have caught this a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, get those. And for any woman who's diagnosed, I know that science and medicine has gotten a lot better. The treatments have gotten a lot better. So there's a chance, because, after this diagnosis, then my mother was diagnosed years later.
Oh, wow.
And she, she went in, she had the breast operation. She had more radiation, no chemo.
Mm-hmm.
My wife went through it all, and you're there when she's going through it, you're going through it,
Right.
and what you got to do to clean the ducts, and not to get too detailed, but